What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the JVL investment page. Today we'll be explaining 5 things I wish I knew before I invested into real estate. Number 1, construction by code. There's a lot of things in construction is by code. And a lot of people don't know how to do things by code, especially contractors that have their license. 98% of them, they suck. All of them suck. Yes, they do. Believe me when I tell you. 98. I hired 20 of them, 19 and a half of them would suck. Because that half, he will be alright until I finish the job for him. Now, I have a few veterans on my team now, and they're good. Now they teach me things, I'm teaching them things, and they teaching me more things. So that's what you want. The guys who's super cocky thinks they know everything, those guys suck. Look at their work. Watch. If they tell you they know everything, they know nothing. By code. Because if you don't, the city's going to come down on you. You have to pull the permit, and when they come back for inspection, they're going to fail you. And if they fail you, you're going to have to, at times, rip things apart. You wasted money on material. You already paid them for the labor, and you're paying it again. You're paying for material again. You're paying for labor again. So who lose? You lose. The owner lose. Sucks for you. So watch my videos. Subscribe, and don't make that mistake. Number 2, picking the right tenants. A lot of these tenants, you don't want them. They're more a headache. You bring them on, you're going to lose money because they're going to just give you nothing but headaches. Sometimes you want to evict them. It takes you 6 months to a year to get them out, especially when they have kids. Some of these tenants, they're actually horrible people. You know, I had one tenant, I gave her so much chances. She ended up being on heroin, and she just milked me. When we went to court, I kicked her right out, and she got a bill of judgment against me. I have a judgment against her, and I would never get that money back. So I just wrote that off. Let's forget it. I'm not getting that back. It was my own fault not evicting her earlier. Nice guys never win. As soon as you go in a court system, they're already favoring the tenants just because they're title tenants. You know, most likely they're gonna win. They're gonna get extra time. They're gonna make you move their stuff out, and then you're gonna lose thousands of dollars, of course. But when you get them out, you want to do it the right way. So searching for new tenants so you can do background check, query checks, just to make sure they're well qualified tenants. So sometimes you find some crazy records on them. If you find these crazy records, it's an automatic no. Hell no. In back of my mind, they're in front of me. No. Hell no. I won't tell him that to his face, but hell no. Number 3, inspections. Make sure you get your inspections. Most of you guys not gonna know how to look at the house, the structure, the framing, if there's steel beams, the foundation walls, if there's termites, mold, radon. There's a lot of things to look at in the house. Sometimes behind walls there's water damage because there's a hole in the roof. Spend an extra couple $100, $300, $400, $500, but you get a well-qualified guy that went to school that knows this stuff to look at it for you, because that couple $100 might sound like a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money if he saves you money. You go into the house and he ends up finding all this stuff. You might be able to stick it to the old owner and say, you gotta fix this, and it's already up to $10,000 worth of work, maybe $20,000. There you go. You can force him to pay for that, all that work, if they want to sell it to you. Otherwise, if you find out new stuff after the fact, it's too late. Now you're gonna lose thousands of dollars, and you could have saved it. Let's go to number 4, location. Some of these houses you buy, they won't go up in value. It's because of their location. No businesses coming in, no new residents are coming in. It's not a thriving economy. If you're trying to make money, you want to go to areas. My area is Boston. You want to go to Boston because there's schools, there's businesses, more schools are coming, more buildings are coming up. Population is growing, everything is thriving. So the value of the house, condo, whatever it is, real estate, it's just going up. It's skyrocketing like that. You go to areas like Springfield is worth nothing. Okay, you buy a house, some of these houses you can purchase still for like 30, 40, 50 grand. But you fix it, you lost money, that's it. If you fix it for, let's give an example, you purchase the property for 50 grand. You put 100 grand into it. Even all finished, that house is worth 100 grand. So you're in it for 150, so you're negative 50,000. What's the point of doing that? You know, numbers like Boston. I know, for example, a three family right now at this time in Boston, you can get a distressed one probably roughly 800,000. As soon as you dump 200,000 into it, that's $1 million. You could sell it for 1.5 million. You can, this is a three family, so you can even condo it out and sell each one for 600, 700,000 a condo, depending on where it is. So you do the math. That's a lot of money. Number 5, don't listen to your family members and friends, close friends. I know that's awkward to hear, but it's the truth. So family and close friends usually have the best intentions for you. So they don't want you to do the bad. When you tell them you're buying a house, my experience, they will tell you, no, don't do it. You're gonna have mortgage, insurance, tax. You're gonna lose the house. You're gonna mess up your credit and you're gonna end up broke. That's not what happened. But you know, in their minds, they're scared, so they're making you scared. I completely didn't care what they had to say. I wanted to buy a house. I did my math in my head already. I'm gonna buy the house. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna buy the house and show them they're wrong. I bought my first house, Brockton, Massachusetts, 3 family, and I've been building since then. Very successful. You don't take risks in life, you're never gonna know. You're never gonna grow. I added a couple bonus ones. Bonus number 1. With contractors, it's easy to tell if their quality work is good or not. I would do my homework, make sure they're good contractors, and usually good contractors that ask a little bit more because they got the skill, the experience, and they deserve it, to be honest. They deserve more money because at the end of the day, they're gonna give you less headache and they're gonna increase your bottom line. If you're an investor, they will increase your bottom line because they're faster and they're more efficient, they're more organized, they have their stuff together. Those contractors, you spend a little bit more money, but they'll make you happy at the end of the day. Even though you're not profiting as much on a house, you're moving them faster. So instead of doing 2 houses this year, I could do 20. But if you have the right people in place, the right people line up, you can do that. If you don't have the right people in place, you have more headaches than anything. The only way you can do it at this point is do everything yourself. But your bottom line is actually lower. If I was to do 20 houses and make 50 grand off each house, and you did 2 houses and you made 150 grand off of those 2 houses this year, he profited 300,000. I profited $1 million. I'm not actually doing the work. My contractors are doing the work. It's just well organized and there's a system in place so it works better, runs better. Bottom line is I have the better business model and the other guy don't. So bonus number 2, how you make money on real estate is really buying low, save on material, save on labor. So if you buy the house too high and there's no room to make a profit, why buy it? Just go, let it go to the next one. But if you buy at the right price and the numbers work, take it. Lower price on materials. You know, you do your shopping. You know, sometimes you become a big contractor. Home Depot, Lowe's, big companies like that make deal with you. You get lower tiers. You know, you get bigger discounts depending on the tier you're in. So you're not spending as much at this point for materials because you have a lot of transaction with Home Depot or Lowe's. And then labor. You can't pay too high, too low. All right. Investors, especially investors, these contractors know we're trying to make money. So I don't necessarily go with the lowest number. I don't go with the highest number. I go with people who know what they're doing. I don't want to pay them too low. I want to pay them medium so they're happy. So everybody eats. They're eating, I'm eating. Because if you pay them too low, they're starving. They're not gonna stick with you. They're gonna have more issues, and their issues become your issues. So you want to make sure they make enough money to feed their family, you know, take care of their guys, and they're comfortable. And this is the last one, bonus number 3. How to price houses. All right, it all depends on location, where you're at, and you gotta know your numbers. You gotta know how much it's gonna cost you to repair the house with the materials. And based on location, you gotta run a CMA, comparative market analysis. And you need to know the ARV, after repair value. So you take a house, let's say it's 100,000. ARV, that house is worth 300,000. Your expenses, labor and material, would be 100,000. So you have that window of 100,000. That is your profit. You buy it at 100, fix and repair 100,000, so you're already at 200,000 ARV. You sell, if you're confident, you sell at 300,000. That is your profit, 100,000. And these are numbers, example numbers. Okay guys, check out the other videos on our channel. If you have any question, write in the comments. If you want us to do a video on it, put in a comment. We'll do a whole video on it. We'll try and cover everything as we go.
And that's a wrap, guys. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, just write them down in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notifications on when we upload new videos. And don't forget to check out these other videos for some great content. Thank you.
Yeah, so proper.